Coach, we'll open it up just by asking you if you could have ever imagined that that's how the game was going to go.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly how we draw it up, right? No, Clemson's a heck of a football team, and I was just telling them on the way in, regardless of what the score ended up, there was nothing easy about that. There is a snowball effect at one point in the game, and the only way that can happen is if you got, three sides of the ball playing together and they're feeding off of each other, which we've been preaching that for quite some time, but we just kind of got at a point where we just kind of started snowballing and all three sides were playing pretty good.
I will open up to questions. Once again, if you can flag down either Lauren or Emily, and we'll get your questions. We'll start in the back of the room, sitting down.
Coach Brad Freilich, WIFF in Greenville. Can you talk about how much things kind of spun around on that one play, the 99-yard fumble return for a touchdown?
Well, yeah, and it's as a coach, it's good to see something like that happen because we've been telling them for a long, long time, just to keep playing, and I told the guys, look, man, this is life is a lot like this too. There's going to be good things happen, there's going to be bad things happen, but you just got to keep playing. And defense in the first quarter, defense gave up, two touchdowns in the first three drives. So did Clemson. And then Clemson was driving down to put another touchdown on the board, but we kept playing and we looked for an opportunity to make a play. And making one when our backs are against the wall on the 1 yard line is something that's pretty cool to see. So then, obviously the tide turned from there, but then offense went back out there and kept playing, and special teams made a play, and then defense kept playing as well.
I'll go here in the second row to your right.
Greg Talkington, the Exponent Telegram. Coach, Gino's first few throws were like a little high and off a little bit. Did you have to settle him down after the first series?
No, I didn't say anything to him. He's 31 for 42 for 401, 6 touchdowns, didn't get sacked. I thought he was playing pretty good. I don't know what you were looking at, but well, yeah, what I just said about I thought we scored 2 touchdowns in the first 3 drives. You don't come out jittery and not starting well and do that. So I thought he played well from the very beginning. Not having any negative plays, not taking any sacks, not turning the ball over. If you throw a couple of incompletions, I think we can live with it if you don't do any of those things.
Go here in the outside aisle.
Dana Andrea Adelson, ESPN.com. Was Tavon or Gino's performance more impressive to you?
Now that I would have to look at the film to kind of study for sure, but I do know who the fastest kid on the field was, and that was very obvious. And we made a conscious effort to get him the ball a bunch, and whenever we got him the ball, he made things happen. So, he's a kid that the more he gets the ball, the more confidence he has. And when he started making a few plays, he looks at me and says, "Coach, you're going to get me the ball again, right?" I said, "Get in there and let's do it." And when he says that and he's got that mindset, then he's pretty hard to stop.
Next question. We'll go right back to Andrea.
The Big East has gotten a bad rap of late in these BCS games, and yet you guys are about to leave the conference. So from your perspective, does this say anything about the Big East, or is this more about you guys and moving forward and wherever you may be next year?
Well, I got 2 comments on that. One, I've only been there a year, I know, but West Virginia's won 3 BCS games in the last 6 years, which is a pretty good track record. So, and West Virginia's been in the Big East for the last 6 years, last time I checked. So I think that's a pretty good track record. And then, going through the Big East schedule 1 year, we had some pretty tough games. We lost a couple of those, and then the ones that we won were tough. So the product that West Virginia was out there, there's a lot of teams in the Big East that gave us all we wanted. You have all kinds of questions,
I
don't you?
guess I do. The defense, really set the tone, obviously, with the way that the momentum shifted, and that's something the defense has done here in the last 4 games. What do you think has been just the biggest difference there? 3 defensive scores in the last 4 games here, and really have set the tone in all those games.
Well, Jeff's done a great job with our defense all year long. But like I told him, pretty much all year, and these guys will vouch for that. But I don't think we're good enough on any side of the ball to be in the position that we're in right now. I think we're pretty tough to beat when all 3 sides of the ball play together. When defense is rooting for offense and offense is rooting for defense, and special teams gets out there and plays hard. I think we had figured out the formula after game 8. And finished the year with 4 wins that amplified what we were talking about.